Vocabulary. Miss Farah had a laboratory, but she had no idea what was in it. Her dad always closed and locked the door when he went in. She knew that she used it to do projects for work. He never told me what the projects were. One night, Mia approached the door to the laboratory. She stopped and thought, I wonder what crazy experiment he's doing now. Suddenly, she heard a loud noise. It sounded like an evil laugh. The noise scared her, so she walked quickly to back her room. The next night, her friend Liz came to her house. When Liz arrived, Mia told her about the night before. Oh, it was terrible, she said. Why don't we see what was in there? Liz said. It will be a fun adventure. Mia felt nervous about going into her father's laboratory, but she agreed. As always, the door was locked. They waited until Mia's father left the laboratory to eat dinner. He didn't lock the door. Lee said, let's go. The laboratory was dark. The girl walked out carefully. Mia smelled strange chemical. What terrible thing was her father creating? Suddenly, they heard an evil laugh. It was even worse than the one Mia heard the night before. When the monster going to kill them, Mia had to do something. He shouted for help. He as far ran to a room and turned on the light. Oh no, he said, you must have learned my secret. Your master lied to cure us. Master? He asked. You mean this? You have a pretty darling hair. The door laughed. The doctor didn't sound so evil anymore. I just it for your birthday. I wanted to give it to you then, but you can have it now. I hope you like it. Unit 3, word list. Alien. An alien is a creature from different worlds. Alien came in peace. Among. If you are among certain things, they are all around you. They are worth a red apple among the green ones. Chart. A chart, a list of information. We use a chart to see how we had improved. Cloud. A cloud in the group of broader drop in the sky. The sky was filled with white clouds. Comprehend. To comprehend something, to understand it. Henry could not comprehend the message. Describe. To describe is to say or write what someone or something is like. They describe their trees as colorful with gold ribbon and a star. Ever. Ever means at any time. Going ski last winter was the most fun I ever had. Fail. To fail means to do success in what you try to do. Since he shall to get the job he was said. Friendly. Friendly is behaving a pleasant, kind way to someone. The friendly animal came up to the girl. Great. A grade is a score or mark given to someone's work. I managed to get good grade on my report card. Instead means in place of. He ate the carrot instead of the ice cream. Library. A library is a place where to go to read books. The library at school is full of books. Planet. A planet is the large round thing in space. Saturn is planets within the ring around it. Report. A report is something students write at school. Karen had trouble writing her report. Several. Several lists more than two, but not many. He has to read several books for class. Solve. To solve something is to find an answer to it. All the students could easily solve the math problem. Suddenly. And something happened suddenly. It happened quickly and unexpectedly. I was suddenly surprised by the case the friends brought me. Suppose. To suppose is to guess. I suppose I should go home now. Universe. The universe is the north or supposed object in space. The universe is so large that it cannot be measured. View. To view is look at something. Michael liked to view himself in the mirror. The report. Lee sat among the books at the library and thought about his group project. They had to turn it in soon, but he hadn't even started his report. Jack and Claire were any brook. They had work done. They were also very smart and Lee wanted them to get a bad grade. Jack didn't the report. He wrote a lot of very good sentences and described things with great clarity. Red drew a nice map at the start. Now Lee began to do his part of the project. Well, I suppose I needed to start my model, Lee on. Making a model of planet was really hard. Lee tried to read several books, but he couldn't comprehend any of the chart. We're going to fail because of me, Lee said. He put his hands down on the table and said, I could see a planet instead of having to read about it. Suddenly, there was a bright light. He pulled from the chair, pulled the drool and dry into a string seat. Hello, Ken, said an alien. Did you ask for help? Lee told the friendly alien all about his project. The alien agreed to help Lee solve this problem. First, verify the space to view the universe. Then I can help you make up a model of light planet. Soon to go into the cloud. They pass the moon. Then they view Mars. Lee very excited that the bakery is a with other bad project ever. It's time to go home. The alien finally said. On the way back, he had pleaded, make a model planet Mark. Soon we will on Earth. Thanks, Lee said. My model will be awesome. Then he took his model and said goodbye to his new friend. The report. Lee sat at among the books at the library and thought about his group project. They had to turn it in soon, but he hadn't even started his part. Jack and Claire were in his group. They had worked hard. They were all very smart, and Lee didn't want them to get a bad grade. Jack didn't report. He wrote a lot of very good sentences and described things with great adjectives. Claire drew a nice map of the stars. Now Lee needed to do his part of the project. Well, I suppose I need to start my model, Lee thought. Making a model of planet was really hard. Lee tried to read several books, but he couldn't comprehend any of the chart. We're going to fail because of me, Lee said. He put his head down on the table and said, I wish I could see a planet instead of having to read about it. Suddenly, there was a bright light. Lee was pulled from his chair, through the roof, and right into the trim ship. Hello, Case, said an alien. Did you ask for help? Lee told the friendly alien all about his project. The alien agreed to help Lee solve his problem. First, We will fly to space to view the universe. Then I can help you make a model of my planet. Soon they were going through the clouds. They passed the moon. Then they viewed Mars. Liz were very excited. Instead of a bad grade, his group were had the best project ever. It's time to go home, the alien finally said. On the way back, he had Liz make a model of the planet Mars. Soon they were on Earth. Thanks, Lee said. My model will be awesome. Then he took his model as a goodbye to his new friend.